final presentation for my stakeholders is a PowerPoint that would possibly be used in the education of diabetes education for the K through 5th graders within this program. The first slide here, what is diabetes? Diabetes is a group of diseases that result in too much sugar in the blood or high blood glucose. There are two types of diabetes, type 1 and type 2. Type 1 is a chronic condition in which the pancreas produces little or no insulin. Only 5% of people with diabetes has this form of the disease. It's also known as juvenile diabetes, as it usually comes on early in a child's life, or once you get to an adult, once you're in still your teen years or low 20s, early 20s I should say. Insulin therapy is required. For type 2, this is a chronic condition that affects the way the body processes blood sugar, also known as glucose. This is the most common form of diabetes. For those people that have it, 90 to 95% have type 2. It's also known as hyperglycemia or adult onset, and blood glucose testing and medication is usually required. As I mentioned before, I have type 2. These are the things I have to do. I have to prick my finger every morning to test my blood glucose, and I take 2 forms of medication. And finally, we compare type 1 to type 2. At the current time, there is no cure for type 1 diabetes. For type 2, change in diet, exercise, and stress reduction is recommended to keep the symptoms of type 2 minimal. With your help, stakeholders, I hope that Hoops for ADA is a program you want to get behind. I know that I have dealt with type 2 diabetes and I've changed my diet. I exercise more. I'm less stressed now that I have a different job. When I got to Concord 3 years ago, I weighed 260 pounds. I'm down to about 215, 220 now, and I still have a lot of weight to lose. But with basketball tied in with diabetes education, I've learned what it takes for me to keep the risk minimal, and I hope Hoops for ADA is something you want to get behind.